So, and Dory, what spec are you?
Destro.
You are not a guest.
Alrighty, does anybody have a preference on if they're in the first group or the second group? Because I will put you wherever you want to go.
What's the difference?
You go first or second.
I think the first group can be a little frantic, I guess. I don't know, not quite frantic, but when he moves, the first group has to get into position very quickly. That's the only difference. So some people prefer that to be in the second group because of that.
I don't want to be frantic.
All right, let me explain, and welcome to everybody. So we're going to, we will pull. The tanks will pull him to the moon approximately, and the boss will be facing the wall. The first group will need to be stacked on the tank, and the first tank is Star, and the second tank is Skull. So the first tank is Allie, second tank is Ram. So everybody who's in the first group will need to stack on Star so that they get the breath blown on them. Because when we pull, you're going to see on your debuff that you have 5 stacks.
4
stacks. Wow. For whatever reason, I thought it was 5. Oh, in normally, that's right, it's 4. Okay, and so every time you get the breath blown on you, you lose a stack, which is good. Because at the end of this phase, he will pick everybody up and throw them out to the walls. And you are slowed dependent on how many stacks you have. If you have 4 stacks, you will barely be able to move. And you have to get to the center before the ring that we're in, the mist, explodes. So that's why we're going to drop 2 stacks. So if you have, at the end, if you have 2, that's good. 3 or 4 is not. Dave is going to take every stack off. So he will be getting hit by the breath every time. Because druids can, if they time it right, and Dave's got it down, they can get their roar and everybody can benefit from it. So even if you're a little slow, or if we have, naturally slower, you can make it there. Also, we have 2 priests. So if somebody unintentionally has 3 stacks, or possibly 4, they can be life gripped. But you have to be very careful about that because we only have the 2 priests. So we're going to pull. The first group is going to be stacked on the tank. The second group is not going to be in front of the boss. We are going to do hero. And then after everybody that is in the first group gets hit by the breath, they're going to make adds. Those adds are the highest priority because they pulse damage onto us. And it can be pretty bad, which is why we can't have like one group taking all, we have to split it into 2 groups because of that damage from the adds. So then we DPS the adds down, and then he'll pick us up and throw us back. Preferably everybody is sort of against the wall. You don't want to be out in the middle or way over at the side where Randy's standing right now, because you're going to get thrown back where your back is. And it's better to be to the wall, so you just get knocked up to the wall. You won't get knocked like across the room, but it's just inconvenient, especially after after we have to move. After he knocks us back, the second group needs to be in front of him. And then they're gonna, that group will stack on Randy. He's got the skull, get the breath, we'll do the adds. Then after that, pretty quickly, we're going to get the moats. I don't remember what that thing's called. Hang on. The chaotic essence. So we're going to get the chaotic essence with the moats, but other than clicking on it, the timing of it just stinks because we're going to get the thing where we have to move at the same time we get that. However, the chaotic moats will follow us. They'll just jump to where we are. So we're going to get a big wedge of red, and if you stand in it, you're going to take huge ticking damage. So then you would have to run. We all have to run, and we run clockwise to get out of that red. And then the first group has to be in position essentially right away to get the breath, and then we have the ads. But when we get over there, everybody, other than the first group getting into position, everybody should be DPSing those moats, because we really have to get some stacks off of that, as many as we can, so that we can get him down to 70%. We have, this is actually a hard, not an enrage, but a hard timer. We have three times that we can DPS him. We have here, second, third, wedge, and then there's nowhere to go. So we have to get him down to 70%. And as Goya and I were talking about, he's healing for some unknown reason. So that's why we really need to get those moat stacks, and people, I forgot about this, people randomly will get targeted with a circle. It's a relatively large circle, move way out of the group, like about where Randy was standing right now. And nobody else should be near them, because if you're in the group, in the circle with him, the boss will heal. So that we don't want that. So anyways, that is the entire fight. We just repeat that 3 times, or until on the last one, until he's at 70, and then we go into the next phase. The next phase is easier to explain as we're there. This phase is, I actually think this phase is kind of the most complicated phase. So let's get a pull in so everybody can see it. First group, Tomb, Dave, me, Drawa, Goya, and Indori. Second group, Klax, Arwen, Morbidelli, Ram, Quill, Janelle, and Zaladus. And Dave will be in every group. So. Arwen, the orb comes out it comes out just before he calls for everybody to move. So whoever's closest, just click on it and run. Or, if you're slow, go ahead and run, and somebody else who's like quick, or like Quill could do it, because where's Seth tonight?
He left me email saying he wouldn't make it tonight.
Okay, so Quill could do it because of the mage speed thing, and I could do it because if you stand in the red for a moment, it's still going to hurt you, but it won't kill you. It's not an instantaneous death. It's just.
I said that because of what Drow said.
Oh, okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance.
Okay, first group, be in front, be stacked on star.
1.
Everybody else out.
Cleanses the soul.
Okay, hero, please. So these out.
1.
Circles way out.
Your vanity will cost
Okay,
you.
after this, second group, stack on star.
3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they cost.
Okay, get the ad. Reading time, move out. Yeah, see, he healed.
4, 3, 2.
Not a lot, not as much as he did the other time. Okay, click on that orb, chaotic essence, and right.
Three, two,
Kill these ads. First group on star.
one.
Your vanity will cost
The second group, get ready to stack on spell.
3, 2, 1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
That's okay, presets.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Click chaotic essence. And go. Nobody else, nobody.
2, 1.
Go ahead, nobody.
Sorry, I'm late on.
That's okay. That's okay. They can just stand in the red to die.
Oh, we were gonna die.
Raid's dead.
I think that
Your vanity will cost you.
Down to 80%, so we're
3, 2,
in minimal target range, I think.
I think so too.
Cleanses the soul.
Since he's still bugged, do we want to use Vanish Range?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go ahead and do that.
Build all that armor.
You can release it. You just come outside.
Did it?
It's run back.
It's really long. I know. My explanation was so long. The soup is gone. Sorry.
A new one down.
3, 2, 1.
Why am I getting a countdown?
Because he's back.
Thank you, Goya.
Soup out here.
Thank you.
Soup. Whoever said that is my hero.
Okay, and Goya's got Vanis runes.
Seems to me like maybe with all the red stuff going on, are people not realizing when they're marked with the thing they need to run out, and that's what's healing them?
I didn't see anybody not with the circle.
The last couple times, I think it might have been a melee or something, because it was
Okay.
pretty much right on the bus.
Because I got it the last time, and I ran out, and I saw a couple other people out, and I didn't see anybody yet, and it didn't look like he healed very much.
Okay. Yeah. I think that when I said he healed like 1%. But then I noticed that he was up like 5% the next time I looked, which was like a couple seconds later. So something definitely happened there.
I don't know, all I know is it's really easy to, like, not notice you have it, because
Yeah.
everything's red.
Okay. Yeah, I'll call it out.
I have a question. Is he mostly going to get tanked right here? Because I'm having a hard time getting back. So I was going to use my demonic circle if this is where he's going to be.
Well, it's going to move like around the circle, but it's essentially going to be like in the same sort of location, like near the wall. That's what the tanks are going for. Because when this red patch comes, when that big wedge of red, we can't go back there. So it's going to be over here. And the tank just depends on how quickly they can taunt and move. For the first one, the first group, it might not be exactly in the right location. I'll put a marker up that's green. So this would, for example, be the second location over on the green.
Okay.
It might be more helpful if you wanted to put your, I don't know what that's
Gateway?
called, the gate. If you wanted to put a gate from like here to over there for people who are slow.
Here to
naturally.
over where the moon is?
Like from the,
From the moon to the green marker.
yeah, not on the moon, but I would say like right where, sorry, am I?
In the
Right
general
where I'm
direction.
jumping, yeah. So
Like
kind of
this
like
point
right
to the
here.
other point.
Exactly, that would be perfect. This point to over there, where the green is.
Like
Green.
there? That's like as close as I can get from this corner that you talked about. I can
I
move
meant
over.
over here. That's where.
Like from here to the green?
Yes.
There we go. Like that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Does anybody still need a Vandus Red? I was making them as I was going, so I have no idea who hasn't got one.
I don't have one, but I don't know that I really need any more bursts.
Since he's broken, we need to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, it just helps the healers as well as general DPS.
One reason we're in
Just
the
don't want to
alcove
waste.
is the knockback should knock you into the wall. It shouldn't be knocking you free along
Yeah,
any
exactly.
further. That way you don't have so far to run back.
Yeah. May, I can put you in the first group if you prefer. Because then you could be in position. You'd be in position already here, but on the second one, it would be a little bit of a rush to get on the star. So it can be a little tricky after he pushes you back, but when
I don't mind whatever's
Okay.
like best for everybody. I can try to work with it.
Okay,
She can have my spot in the first group. I don't mind going next.
let's leave it the way it is for right now, and
So-
see.
A big plus about being in the first group is that if you miss it, you can get in with the second group.
That's true, but everybody had gotten it. Because I watched the stacks, and everybody had gotten the right number of stacks, and Dave's stacks were completely gone. So that's ideal. That's ideal in the first and second wedge, because after that, nobody has to be in front except the tank, and everybody can just concentrate on DPS. You don't have to like move or anything. So in that third open space that we have. So we have wedge, then open space, and that's where we have to get him down to 70. Alrighty, let's pull.
Great. Did you switch me to the first group?
I did not, unless you specifically want to right now.
I don't care either way.
Okay.
I
No,
need to learn
we're
it
the same
regardless.
as you were, because you were doing fine. So
5, 4, 3.
Well, I'm on Skull with Ram.
You will answer.
yeah, you don't need to right now, but you
3,
eventually will. Okay, first group on star.
1.
Cleanses the soul.
Take care of the ads.
And then get yourself between him and the wall so you don't get knocked here.
Yeah, feeding time out. They're good. Okay, we get 3 of those circles, so just watch watch for that.
I just want to make sure that I'm going to the right place to.
Second group, skull. There's still an ad by the wall, by the way.
Run out.
Feeding time's out. Don't be on each other. Ad's still up.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready to move. They run. First group on star.
3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they
Ads. Feeding time's out.
Don't have feeding time. Get between him and the wall.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
3,
I don't need
1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
The second group, there we go. Everybody's good. Good stacks. So next time, move feeding eye out. Kill these ads, please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll get to you in a bit. Don't worry about it. Okay, nobody in front.
2, 1.
Personal health, please.
Cleanses the soul.
Hero. Feeding time out.
Your vanity will
We
cost
really
you
need to push it.
everything.
3, 2, 1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Feeding time out. Feeding time out. Sorry, didn't see it coming. There we go. Good. As soon as you get thrown, start moving. Run.
on your
Around,
knee.
walk. You can't really run.
Surrender, and I will grant you a
You can
merciful.
still be
Look like
hit
they
through.
got the wrong
3, 2,
Thank you.
1.
I felt faster, so
I'll try to pick up the sword first, I guess.
okay. Let's get Indoria, please. Okay, so do you see where he is? You see this alleyway? This is melee gets the ones on the alleyway. Ranged get the ones that are on the little side.
Oh, I got him.
Scream for me!
Moats are out too, by the way. That's got to be for range revenue. If you get a line on you like that, the arrows, do not take it through the group.
I will cut you down.
Okay, if you're near the mirror, run. If you're not, run away. Run away from that line. Impale, stay. Everybody else out. Or everybody else go through the mirror again.
Scream for me!
Finish off these ads.
These weapons.
And then just DPS him. And it won't forget.
I don't think I was supposed to go through the mirror.
If you're ranged, it's okay. Just run out of the red and it's all good. It's just we're tanking near it, but we know that. Okay, go through the mirror again. Okay, stay here. Ranged, come across to where the boss is now. There's more ads.
I will cut you down.
I'm trying. I screwed that.
Carve screens from their flesh.
Been clicking it.
Scream for
Okay, somebody got it. Go through the mirror if you're close. If you're not, run away from the red. Okay, go back. Unless you've got Impale. Impale, stay. Finish off these ads. With DPS the boss. When the ads are down. If you see
have Impale.
the moat thing, click on it.
scream for me.
Sorry if I got you guys. I tried to get to the side.
It's okay.
Alright.
We've been shifting on the left side usually.
We watch for the lines.
Cabal, feast upon these meddlers.
We're gonna go to the left from the. If you're running out of the hallway, go to the left with these ads. The hallway where the star is.
Scream for me.
Run. It's the red, or either through the mirror or away. Okay, so these while we're here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the lines.
Scream for me.
Go to the middle.
I show restraint.
If there are any ads, they're going to come out. We need to. The tanks know where to pull him. Pull him to the ads. DPS these ads down very fast. Okay, wait. Don't go. You need to be on the middle side of the boss when he does the pushback. Now you can do the ads.
They're all down.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't even see any ranged ones when we were in the other hallway.
Yeah, the second
Alpha.
part.
Knocking back.
Okay, knock back. Don't be by the sides. Essence.
Just take those circles away from people.
Okay, moats. This is lines again. Knockback. Okay, yeah, run these circles out. As you guys have been doing, it's been great. Okay, run away. Same as the other run away.
Knocking back.
Knockback.
3, 2, 1.
Something special.
Okay, this is where he's going to do a wedge. So just go clockwise or follow the tanks.
Oh my god, there was no place for me to stand. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're doing fine. Knockback. Moats are out. Run away. If you have a potion available, go ahead and take it. Make sure you don't get knocked off here.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
This is the second wedge. Okay. Go to the free part. Knockback.
Essence is up.
Knocking back.
Knockback. Okay, just watch the lines. Perfect.
A lot of lines.
Based on that, I'd say the first part definitely is bugged.
Yeah. It was a little bit nerve-wracking because it's bugged.
In his essence.
So I shall restore you, master.
Yay, we win.
Yeah, not bad once we got through that first phase.
Will answer for his betrayal.
Now there's a lot of chatting.
Achievement? What did I get? Just got
There's
whispered
always people
God.
in LFR that
We've all
keep
heard
saying
quite
res me.
enough.
It's like, can't.
If that sword truly holds the Sire's essence,
Oh, there's loot.
I feel your
Come on, dude, give me your helm. I need your helm.
His power contained.
Womp womp.
True.
Nope.
But I know something that can.
And I need a helm
We will
so
bring the
bad.
blade to Sinfall. The Naru that the mortals rescued, Zorali, has pledged to aid our cause.
Alright, we're gonna head out and do some heroic.
Nathrius has used the light as a weapon against our people in the Ember Ward. Now,
You can talk
it
to
will be used to
Renethal.
bind him.
By the way, Goya, it won't let me use that room.
Potential savior of the Shadowlands
as we restore Revendreth
darkest
and
greeting.
thwart
You have to target who you want to use it on.
Like, wait, what?
You have to
Wait.
click on the boss and then click on the room.
Yep, you're putting a debuff on the boss essentially, but kind of putting a buff on
Oh,
yourself.
well, I missed that. So if you want it back, I can give it back. Sorry.
Sure. Whatever.
You can use it on a different boss too.
I don't want to waste his
So
We're
we
going
can
to be
use
backing him on heroic tonight, aren't we?
Yes, exactly.
I need 2 seconds to go turn the light off on my plants, if it's okay.
Time's up.
I will hurry.
How do I get out of here?
You have to run. You should be like facing what looks like a balcony kind of thing, and yeah, you have to go down the stairs. So. Oh yeah, we can summon whoever's in there. It's done. So,
I was still in there by the boss. For some reason, the speech bubble wasn't coming up on the guy when I moused over him.
oh, okay.
Looks like Allie's still in there also.
I'm almost out.
Greasing up that wheelchair.
Greasing up something for you, Drow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No WD-40, please.
Set to heroic.
All right.
That brings my level. Oh, it doesn't change for trinkets.
Be on your guard, mortals. Denathrius has the advantage
I
here.
guess it doesn't
He will use all
count
his guile
trinkets
to
under
thwart
item
us.
They didn't change it any. I mean, it might be negligible.
Sorry.
I guess.
Sorry about what?
Taking so long?
We've got this long role play that they have to do, so you've probably got a good 10 minutes still.
Oh my.
Exactly.
I'm good to come back in then?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all in.
Welcome! I have so been looking forward to your arrival. Let's see, who have we here? Our wayward prince, of course. The deposed accuser, ever so earnest. And our mutinous former general. Along
Yeah,
with
this
a
raid has some really good
contingent of
fights.
mortal rabble eager to meet their end.
We tire of your preening, Denathrius. Come and face
So,
us!
maybe somebody can answer for me. When we were fighting him, there was like something floating around that said Remoria.
The sword.
It seems you failed to learn your lesson. Perhaps I was.
Did you play last expansion?
I am, after all, known
This
for
is
my passionate
a
nature.
thing that I have in my bag.
Let us begin your
Oh, Remoria? Is it a pet?
No, it's a quest.
It's your first kill on Denathrius then.
Oh, right.
I just haven't used it. I've had it in my bag for like a while, and I don't know what to do with it.
I think you turn it in to somebody over in Revendreth, and it gives you a whole bunch of anima.
Yep, gives you 1,000 anima. It's good to save it until the weekly reset, and then as soon as you get the quest to earn anima, you just turn that in and you have all the anima.
Gotcha.
I think Ram's trying to pull the off.
He is.
Oh, can we pull him right now?
No.
You don't even want to see?
No.
I can't target him. Whee! Oh, we're doing a speed run, right, for the extra mount?
We used to do speed runs way back. When we were at the end of the raid, we could do. What was that raid?
Cataclysm.
Yeah, it was Cataclysm. It was the last one in Cataclysm, though. I don't remember the name of it.
Dragon
something?
Soul?
Dragon Soul. Yeah, we could do Dragon
Man.
Soul in what, just like an hour and 15 minutes. We could do the whole thing. It was really fun.
There's so many like really, really good transmogs from there, and I can never get like completion on the dragon that spins like in a
Yes.
circle. Ugh.
Yeah, it's frustrating because we're so strong that it's hard to get all the little things in place before they die. Okay, this is very similar to normal, but there's a lot more discs flying around. And in matter of fact, as while we're DPSing him, he's going to shoot out discs periodically. Green is approximately where ranged wants to hang out. Please do not hang out behind a thing. Well, technically you could, but people are going to get targeted to drop a puddle. We do not want the puddle by the pillars, please. Run it to the side and hug the wall. That way, we're going to have as much space as possible. And it can be like right here at the side, or it can be farther away, but just hug the wall when you drop your puddle. And you'll see a countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then get out of it because it hurts. It's the same kind of puddles that are going to show up if you get hit by the discs flying around. So it's the same situation where we're going to have to go and hide, which is why this is a good place for range to hang out. Tanks will pull him probably slightly closer, well, as close as they need to for the tanks to be able to make it behind a pillar. When you're hugging a pillar, please don't peek. We did great on Tuesday. We had nothing going into that first phase where he's unattackable because everybody hid. So don't be late. Don't try to get in that last cast. Just hide. Otherwise, the room fills up with those red circles, and it makes it extremely difficult to get to a free spot. So we DPS, we hide, we DPS. Then he's going to go into his phase where he is going to stand where Arwen approximately is to start. You can continue DPSing him until you get the knockback. Melee too. Melee can go and stand and DPS him. He'll actually knock you out of his circle when you can't be there anymore. Then he's going to start doing the discs, and so you hide, but then the discs are going to be bouncing around. So try not to get hit by them because he's going to start walking around. His circle that he puts on the ground, the big circle that's around him, will kill you. I mean, like a one-shot. So be careful because if he's walking past this pillar here, for example, it can go far enough that if you're hugging the pillar, it can kill you. So just be careful of watching where he's walking and don't be too close. You can be, like, if he is where he is right now, you don't have to actually be hugging the circle. That's what I like to do just because in life I play safe most of the time. You can stand back as long as he's completely line of sighted from you. So if there's something here, but you can't get anywhere else in the immediate future, you can just stand back. After a while, he becomes attackable again, and then we rinse and repeat. That's it. So we're going to do hero on the pole because everybody's alive and there's no junk on the ground. And that's it. It's as long as we can keep the red puddles under control, the fight's not too bad. So, what is his thing? His fated thing?
Barrier.
Protection. Okay, so it's the barrier. So we have to be very aware of the barrier, jump on it because he's not taking any damage while it's up. Well, he's got like a barrier around him, so it has to be taken off. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There, please.
Three, two, one.
Run out.
Barrier. Barrier's way behind.
Watch your step.
He's going to throw out the discs now.
3, 2.
And they're going to bounce around. So.
You gotta find some shelter.
Okay, hide. Good job.
3, 2, 1.
Run out.
Oh, he's ready. Sorry, I didn't know it was gonna come off you, bud.
Watch your step.
As well as the discs.
1.
There's the barrier. There it is. Our echolocation goes to the side. Thank you.
You gotta find some shelter.
Okay, hide. Yeah. We got down to it today.
3.
Where's the big green circle?
1.
Space King.
Green circle? That's...
Yeah, that's dangerous. You don't want to be in it. Comes from Sammy's.
So watch out
I
for
moved.
this.
Oh, I didn't move in time for my disc, but I did move out of the green circle.
Hide. Yeah, the green circle is a green circle.
You gotta find some shelter.
Target you. And he's got one more, so...
You gotta find some shelter.
Okay, and now he can do DPS again.
Three, 2, 1.
Barrier.
It's like I can never see it. There it is.
Watch your step.
Everybody needs to be on this barrier.
3, 2, 1.
Melee, watch out. Disc.
You gotta find some shelter.
Hide.
Three, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
It's behind him. Everybody
3,
has to be on it.
2,
It'll hurt us if
1.
it doesn't get taken down.
You gotta find some shelter.
LOS.
Three, 2, 1.
Space beam.
Watch your health.
You gotta find some shelter. You gotta find some shelter. You gotta find some shelter.
Okay, let's kill him.
Three, 2, 1.
That's unfortunate. Everybody on the barrier because you're not going to kill him.
Watch your step.
3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Chamber is ours.
Well done.
But I suspect Nathria has retreated to his sanctum.
There is a
Hey,
passage
Clax.
beyond the tunnels that leads down into the castle's underpinnings. From there, we can reach the
I
anima
have
stores and
this
stem the flow into the
291
maw.
belt, but
Thanks,
I'm
Dave.
wearing a legendary, and I don't think I could
We must
trade.
deprive him of his most prized possessions.
Give it up for rolls, anyone?
I know the path we must take
I
to
bet you
reach
can't
them.
trade it.
I don't think I can either. I don't see the blue text underneath.
Hey, I got another one of those thingies.
Another one of those thingies that you need 20 of.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I just think that's kind of outrageous. Particularly at this stage of the expansion.
Yeah.
Dalibus. I didn't even notice them in my guild. Or in our group. Oh.
Yeah. First time on your hook, babe.
And don't listen to Drow when he tells you to stand on those traps, those bombs.
It's proven science.
Oh boy.
The key is to yell loot or loot beacon before you jump on it, and it works.
I see, because the game can hear you.
Yes. More like the developers are listening and they have a button that they push whenever they hear someone.
They are very sensitive to player demands.
Next, please, is the focus.
All is confusing me.
I know. I don't know why he chose that.
Loot beacon.
Quick, before they heal. Oh.
Mage tank.
Would you like me to heal this fight?
He keeps the beast starved.
What do you feel
You can at least turn the third dog.
Master Cruel. So we can advance to the lower levels of the castle.
Oh, thank you.
You're so fresh.
Okay, we're gonna do a pull and then we're gonna take a break.
I can smell your
Or we're
fear.
gonna kill him and then take a break. One of the two.
Margot, to me.
You want me on
What did
dog
you
first?
say?
Yeah, you start on dog.
Yeah, I didn't hear what Dave said. Do you want me to heal or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're gonna need it. Turn the third dog.
I threw something at him.
Alright, the biggest difference in this fight is that we get 2 of the shades, 2 of the ghost dogs in the second phase. And so if I'm the boss and I'm facing this left wall, the shades will come out to the right and to the left. So we want that to happen. So that way it's not close to where anybody's DPSing. So Randy, I'm guessing you're going to be on the dog?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when Barghast comes out, Randy will have that dog and he will pull it over to the triangle. All the DPS, if you choose, can stay on the Huntsman. That way you're not going to accidentally cleave or anything onto Barghast. Because they share health. It's not a 1-to-1, but it's still, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're on the dog's not going to go down faster. So you might as well be on the Huntsman. We will have to switch to the shades, though. So at some point, so be ready for that. And so melee, if you'd rather be over here. I mean, the boss, we're going to be DPSing the dog. So we're starting off at green. As soon as the shades come out, the dog's going to be pulled over to blue anyway. So it doesn't matter. You're either going to be over near purple or you can be over near blue, whichever you prefer. I don't care. We're still going to get the lines during that phase where you have the great big red arrow on the ground pointing at you. Try not to point it at melee or at each other. And everybody else should be aware and move out. Once you get it, just if you need to move slightly, and then everybody else should be aware of where it is and move away from the line. The first dog was going to pounce on people. You're going to get a circle around you. It's actually sort of a, I don't know, an earthquakey looking circle. And so you want to stay, everybody wants to stack in that. So ranged can be...
That was lunge, right?
Yes, lunge. Lunge is the pounce. So you can be on the star. Let me see.
Did you say lunch? I'm hungry. Sure.
Supper.
Ah, moats again. I hate the moats. So anyway, as soon as the moat thing comes out, we need to click on it and obviously AoE it as much as possible. I was hoping it was the one of the other ones. So lunge, everybody piles in it, except like 2 groups. We have range group, we have melee group. Melee doesn't need to run out to range. Range doesn't need to run into melee. Second dog is the shades. So when the shades come out, they're going to actually have little markers on them. Like, I don't remember what color they are. I think they're like green and something. So, Quill, if you would sheep one of them, and
Drawa said he'd ice trap one.
cool. Drowa can ice drop one.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So then we watch their stacks. When one of them, we're going to have to do them one after the other, but as soon as we don't want to break them both at the same time. We break one when it hits 16 stacks, DPS it down, then the other one will be ready and we DPS it down. When they become live, they're going to be free casting. We have to interrupt or stun them every single time. If we miss one, it's likely that we're going to wipe. That's why the dogs are such a pain in the neck. That is, if we get past the second phase, it's all good. Those dogs are the roughest part of this fight. Third part of the phase is the same as it is in normal, where Hercutus is going to come out. We don't want to move him around too much because he causes AoE damage, but he has to be moved a little because he gets gigantic, and that hurts the tanks a lot. So we're going to save Hero for the Hercutus phase. I think we may have to do it on the second dot phase, but the first pull I'd like to try it on the Hercutus phase. So let's get a pull in, see what we can do, then we'll take a break. If we can. We'll take a break either way. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull. It'll be fine. I think just to get people in the rhythm. I suspect the dogs are going to be a problem.
2, 1.
Essence. Emotes are coming out. Lunge. Whoops. If you're ranged, you can stay in range. There are the arrows.
You told me to stack, so I stacked.
Yeah, stack with the range people. You can just stay out there and do this.
Margot, make them bleed.
Good.
Margot, make them bleed.
Stay in. Is that what it is? There we go.
This
Moats.
Move to diamond.
Moats are up.
Margot, make them bleed. Your deaths will nothing against my Vargas. Come.
Okay, we're going to pull the boss over to the purple. The dog is going to go to the green.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Shades in 5.
I don't mind doing the shade thing. Doctor 2.
There are. It's going to be you and Quill. Essence is out.
Moon, shoot, sheep.
Sheep moon, sheep moon.
This boat has
Moon is free.
Shouldn't make a person a diamond if I'm being told by DBM to
He must
move
have
to
a diamond
diamond.
on him.
Swipe it up and we'll take it. Yeah, see, that's the shades are a problem.
my hound. Another.
Could have been a dog or
Diamond.
something, Quill. Whenever you're sheeping that, you might have to spam sheep sometimes. It can be a pain.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, if you have to keep controlling the dog rather than DPSing the boss, that's fine. Yeah, because that free cast he does is pretty vicious. Okay, there's heal here. I'll start the break timer when we reach the boss.
We're in raid. We're in a raid. We got a 5-minute break coming up, but only 5 minutes. It's gonna be like an hour.
Did that guy's stench bother you?
Somebody hit him or something. He was chasing somebody.
He's just too stinky, I guess.
You have interfered with my stink cloud.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see who's back.
That's just a ready check to see who's back. I feel like I should be doing a whole lot better DPS than what I am. Not sure exactly. What is
Thank you.
holding me back?
Or maybe he has pregnant puppies. They often have puppies.
We have 4.
Or puppies now? That's okay.
What kind of puppies?
French bulldogs.
Oh man.
They're adorbs.
My sister had one. His name was Pierre. And he was 45 pounds.
Oh, goodness.
God. Yeah, she always joked that she got a 2-for-1 deal.
Alrighty, does anybody have any questions on the fight? Okay. Take your flask. Check your other stuff. Don't forget augment runes. Okay, I do want to clarify one thing. So when the second dog comes out who makes the shades, everybody shouldn't be on the huntsman. Should be DPSing the huntsman, particularly if you have any sort of natural AoE. You don't want to be accidentally hitting the shades. Randy tries to position them so that he doesn't have to pull the boss through them. So, but it'll only be 2, and so Quill and Drowa will be taking care of those. If there's not a dot on one, we should be all good. And so that's why I actually don't go, because I have a poison thing I have no control over. So let's give it a pull.
Yeah, the way I face the dog, there should always be one closer and one farther away. So you may want to decide between the two of you who's getting the close one and who's getting the far one.
Okay, Quill's going to take the farther one. And the boss, the huntsman, that's what we mean by the boss. I mean, they're both like the boss, but the huntsman is the one in particular that we want the DPS to stay on. During that second phase, during the second dog, we'll be pulled over to the diamond because of the dog also puts off a ghost guy that walks slowly towards the huntsman. Well, I guess it walks. Well, its health is dependent on how much the health the tank has. So it has to be healed up before it gets there. Otherwise, it buffs him. It's bad. Sorry, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
begins.
Your range should be stacked on or near the star. Within the healing circle. The essence is out.
Margot, make them.
There are the moats. I'm stacking for lunge.
This boat
Watch for the lines.
nothing escapes my Margot, make them bleed. Margot, make them
Taunton.
Essence of the.
This boat has your name on it. Margot, make them. Your death will not be as nothing escapes my sight.
Jade's in 5.
Vargas, rend their
I'll chain the far one. Or trap, rather. Deep hook?
This boat
Move the circle.
has your name.
Careful that we don't hit Moon. It's the moats that we want to kill, not the essence.
Escapes my sights.
Moon is at 16.
Okay, kill Moon.
Resheet Moon? I'm sorry, not Moon. Triangle is.
Escapes my sights.
Yeah, triangle got free. Yeah, triangle got free. Just wipe it out. It was good during the sheep and control phase, but we accidentally got the origin.
I can res.
That's insane.
And
Get the essence.
Stick with me. You know heroine, but I know revelry.
Oh, Brown, been fast.
Thanks for the soup.
Good soup.
Is that Clax who keeps saying good soup?
I think so. Cookies are out if you need a refresh. Do the shades always have the same color markers?
I honestly don't know.
Okay. I just didn't know his.
I'll get the farthest one though. If you want to keep the closer one, I think it's usually Moon.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Margot, make them bleed. This
Move to start.
has your
There's one.
Margot, make them bleed. Margot, make them bleed.
Taunted that.
This boat has
And arrows.
Phase 2.
Okay. Argus is gonna coming out.
I have enough boats for everyone. Margot,
Shade's coming out.
this boat has
Those.
nothing escapes my
Moon is at 15, 16.
Okay, go to Moon. Don't hit triangle on the way, please. What's up, hero? Okay, go to triangle to shoot. Okay, now go back. There's like new shades out, so then those need to be controlled.
This boat has your name on
Focus is supposed to be right now.
Huntsman. Well, no, it's not.
Am I doing something wrong? I keep taking too much damage.
That was one.
About
me, not you.
No, what happened was one of the shades got off a couple of casts. Go ahead and wipe this. Those casts need to be, they put a long-term nasty dot on everybody. And so it's very difficult for the healers to keep up if that happens. That's it. Let me open this one.
Yeah, I got taken out.
Deathly
Spread
roar,
shot.
see it? That's what you would need to do because it hits everybody.
this boat has your name. Another successful lap armor.
No. You know res me.
Yeah, you gotta get with one on spread shot. The previous one was about half of that. Sin Seeker.
Can I get one of the ranged people to come in and stand with melee? There's just like we get hit pretty hard.
Yeah, it
because
probably
of
wouldn't
eating
hurt
the
for all of us to just stand in one pile.
That'd be fine. If you want to come closer or whatever. I want to lose as much DPS as little DPS as possible. Yeah, I want to lose as much as possible. Never noticed that I just didn't put people back into normal sized groups. The other thing that's happening is that, Randy, don't bring the dog over to the shade, please. Because we're going to get the new shades like right where the dog is, and so that's very bad. So just leave it at blue. I mean, you're over there with Barghast over here on blue, and so just stay there when the shades are ready to be DPS'd. When the shades come out in the new spot, Quill and Drowa will CC them. One of the problems that's happening is that we are not finishing the new shades before the next shades come out. And that's why I want to have Hero then, when we're on the shades, on the first set of shades, because we shouldn't have more than 2 sets of shades. If it's a problem, it's only because of the stupid moats rather than one of the other abilities. Because unfortunately, we're not getting very many stacks. We just need to, and it's also because sometimes the moats are not close to the boss, so we lose that DPS on the boss if we're on the moats, but we have to get those stacks. Yes, when the shades are out though, when they're ready, then yeah, just we need to click it, but we don't need to worry about DPSing them. Yeah, okay, the moats are out. Lines, be careful.
Margot, make them bleed.
Everybody in the circle, the lunge circle. That's much better. As far as damage right now.
Found the dog.
Lunge circle. Yeah, I guess it's easy. And lines, so watch for lines. So we need to get some essences down. The Barghast is coming out. Everybody should be on the Huntsman.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Okay, there they are, the shades.
So should we be focusing the shades then?
Nope, not yet. We have to wait till they get stacks. We have moats though.
triangle.
Everybody on triangle. Do not hit moon, please.
He's been hit.
Resheep.
But just keep them sheeps for a moment. Okay, everybody on the moon. The sheep.
My freeze is
What
down.
are we on?
Can somebody else freeze this up?
New one. New.
What's going on?
New dog.
Yep. Go ahead and wipe it up.
It's confusing because you said to not hit moon and then you said to hit moon.
Well, because yeah, triangle was dead, and then we wanted to do moon, so we do them.
You're waiting for a certain
one
number
after-
of stacks to make it really quick and easy to kill them.
Let me guess.
Yeah, but if we hit moon when we're killing the other one, and it's usually what, triangle or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, when we kill the first one, if the second one gets free, then he starts casting, and that is what's going to kill us. So we just have to do them one at a time. So that's why it's like we were doing the non-moon one, and then we were doing the moon one.
They actually come out at different times. I was wondering why the call out for the part ones first.
No, they come out together. So,
Yeah, we kind of need to switch a little sooner. Like pretty much, like I think like at 15, we need to go ahead and switch because if we wait too long, we have 4 dogs out.
exactly.
Dogs out.
Yep.
I'm just thinking if we get the near one first, that would make things a lot easier.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Always getting bigger. How you all doing? Yeah, mind yourself.
I was a lot better on the moats, by the way. We get 2% like DPS increase for each moat, each stack we get. And other stuff too. We get like 3 or 4 things off of it.
If during the second phase, when we're all on the huntsman, if we can kind of have the tank just cheat towards the moats a little bit, we can cleave them down more too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but it's hard for me to switch targets.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's like completely taking damage off of.
Well, I mean, just like DK playstyles, it's not great at switching targets.
Right.
I think the hardest part for me is there's like a billion shapes that confuse me.
Yeah, all the markers and everything, and then there's some on the dogs too. I'll see if I can call it out in a different way, like the closer dog to the huntsman. I think that's what we're going to do, which is usually, it has been the one that's, the dog has been marked with a moon. So, all right, we'll take out that shape. Not that that one was a problem, but since everybody's going to be a little closer anyway, and Dave usually puts down his healing circle, which is a good marking of where to stand.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin. Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed.
Are you unholy?
Yeah.
All those diseases.
Margot, make them bleed.
The lunge circles out.
Nothing escapes my sights. Margot,
On the back.
Lunge circle. Moats.
this boat
Arrows too. So watch out.
Phase 2.
Okay, Barghest is coming out. He's already out.
I have enough boats for everyone.
Shade's coming out.
Barghest, red their
Yeah, the dog.
This boat has your name. I have enough boats.
There's essences. I mean, notes. I mean,
Switch.
they switch to the after the moats. Switch to the triangle. It's the closer
Casting.
one to
Get
the.
cast going. Oh, somebody got it. Nice job.
Have enough boats.
Then switch to the other shade, the one that has a moon.
Barghest,
Perfect.
Flesh.
Okay, there are new shades. Do not hit them yet. Back on the boss. The huntsman.
this boat has
Move
your
to diamond.
Lines. Watch out.
nothing escapes my
Moats.
have enough boats.
Okay, we need to do one of the. We'll just do the moon. Moon dog or moon sheep.
I have enough boats for everyone.
Okay, the other shade.
Barghest, red their souls.
We've got new shades out.
dogs.
This is unfortunate, but we're going to have to work with it.
This boat carries my favorite. Acutus, yeah, now.
Big circle you get, try to drag it toward the wall and not in the direction the tanks are going to go. Try to do it opposite.
Moats. Let's burn these moats. Okay, on the moon sheet. Moon sheet, please. Hero, please.
Nothing escapes my
Okay, on the other shade.
Shutterbones.
Perfect. Doesn't matter, be on the dog or the huntsman, whichever you prefer. Watch for the lines.
Acutus, Shutterbones.
Essence is up.
The dog is giant, you might want to move it a little.
Acutus, Shutterbones.
Move that to the edge. Yeah, that's fine. Careful of the steps.
Nothing escapes my sight. This boat has your name. Acutus, shut up, oh!
Yeah, the longer that you have the circle, the round circle, the slower you're gonna go.
Save floor space, you can drop it on top of an old puddle.
Spread out. Phase 4.
All right, good.
No!
Moats, and it's right on the boss.
This boat has
Move to dice.
Nothing escapes my sights.
Good job.
Easy peasy.
The Alpha.
Yeah, another cipher. Goody.
Yeah, ooh.
I'm glad we went to 3 Hills. That was at the end.
Yeah, I bet.
Putting end to that wretch.
The passage is down here, mortals.
The way ahead will be fraught with danger, but we must reach those anima stores.
Yes. Not me.
How do I get out of here?
Are you still up in the dog room?
Yeah.
If you face the wall where we were tanking the boss, to the very left, part of the wall is gone now. You go through there, and then you'll see one of the great things. The middle one is empty. So you just jump down.
Keep going. We're going past all the grates. And
Oh, there.
and take the middle hole.
Middle hole?
The
Yeah,
grate.
there should be the only one free. I mean, only one that's open.
Holy crap.
Except, yeah. Oh, sorry.
There we go. Does anybody else want to roll on that neck before I give it to Dave? Or
No,
is that
nobody else
everybody?
wants it.
If the stats were flipped, like haste and mastery, but haste was like that high, yeah, I would, but no.
Where are you?
Mastery is good right now. You were right next to me. Where'd you go?
I was looting a thingy.
The largest of its kind I have seen.
The East seeks to sate its endless hunger upon the stores of anima below.
On this trash,
Friend.
everybody. On this trash,
Dispatch this
everybody wants
creature
to stack,
before
please.
it grows even
Right?
stronger.
Yep, exactly. When you have that white circle, you need to stack to do that.
You don't have
Yeah,
to stand
you-
in the blue one, though, if it's just a regular blue.
No, that's a good one to stand in. Yeah, you moved, Drow, you moved out with the circle and you could be healed.
These seats stay there.
Back in.
A little lag on the game servers. How's that? and yelled at Malafar for not healing somebody who's standing way out with one of those miasma circles.
Don't release. We're going to res you in a second.
Where warlocks really shine and damage.
I need a target.
So let me get groups going and then I'll talk about this fight.
You like this one?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, group 1 plus Morbidelli are blue. Okay. We are on the left side by his foot. Everybody needs to be stacked. Close enough for melee. I put both of the melee in the same group. Oh, Zealous, are you melee too? I didn't notice what kind of... Okay, let me switch somebody. We'll have all the melee in one group so that...
Very soup.
Oh, thank you.
It's good soup. Even if it does have like weird fish heads floating in it.
But always their food, like, you know, the feast tables or whatever have some weird stuff on it. It's just like, okay. But of course, the first time I ever went and met Randy's family, it was Chinese New Year. And man, I had some weird food there that I'd never had before. Okay. Blue side, we just stay stacked unless you get the line. If you get targeted to put out a line, you can go slightly towards the tanks, and they're going to be tanking him right where he is. So you can go slightly towards the moon. Don't go backwards. I mean, don't go out of the group back. You need to go to the side, one side or the other. But usually we get 3 people, so 3 people in between the 2 marks is probably pretty tight. So one person can go, if there's 2 on one side, one can go toward the tanks, and one can go towards the middle. Then wait until the line goes, until the shot goes out, and then you just go back with your group. If you get the white circle like you saw in the trash, stay with your group. If we get 3 white circles in one of the groups, one of those circles goes to the other group until it's done. Okay, the trickiest, weirdest, most annoying thing I think in this fight is the when you get this little circles around you and you have to spread out, you actually have to go in oh wait, it's normal, it's not heroic.
It's heroic, not normal.
This is heroic.
It's heroic.
Oh, it is heroic. It is heroic. Oh.
They
Okay,
say.
so yeah, so you have to go out as far as you can to the sides because you're going to drop an orb, a pretty big orb, that stays there for the entire fight. And so if you have them like too close to the boss, it fills up the area. We have no place to move. It's a problem.
People with immunities can clear them though.
Yeah, we can, but you don't want to like clear them. You don't have to worry about like 2 of them. Usually, I think Drow has suggested that there's going to be a big blue circle that we have to run out of. I don't know if you guys remember that. You want to run out as far as possible. Stay with your person who has the white circle so that they can still be healed. On the way back, if you have an immunity, just go pick up some of the orbs. You know, turtle, cloak of shadows, that kind of stuff. We'll do it.
Okay, then why don't you switch either me or Drawer to the other group? That way we've got one on both sides.
Good point. Okay. All right, Endor, you're now on group 1.
I have a question really quick. How do I know who the other person is with my white circle? Like, what? Can you explain that a little bit?
You'll see it. I mean, you're going to see everybody's
Connecting
circles.
lines.
Yeah. They're
If you're
pretty
close
obvious.
enough.
So it's not like the
It's
dance?
on trash.
It's not like the
No,
dance
no,
where you
no.
have one partner? Okay.
No. It's not a partner thing. It's like everybody that's in the white circle contributes to the healing of whoever has the circle. So it's not like
trash earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You'll see it as soon as you see it. You'll go, okay, yeah, good, because it's like pretty obvious. I would say the circle, if we were normal size, I mean, if our tunes were people sized, it would be like 10 yards across. I would think the circle.
Yeah, it's
The
about
healing
the size of
circle.
one of these squares, but round.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's get a pull in so we can see it. Group 1 to the left, group 2 to the right, with Morbidelli to the left.
I didn't
and
see what group I
Arwen
was
to
in.
the right. What?
I didn't see what group I was in.
You are in group 2, so that you're over on the green side.
Wait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Move to diamond.
Come into the group again? Nope, over here, me.
That's the circle. That's the healing thing. Come all the way in. You actually have to step with us.
No, back to us, There you go. We have to help soak that for you.
3, 2,
Breaking Sparks is this one. You want to stay with the group at all times. Endor, just come in. Oh, except
for
now.
this.
Yeah, this you go to all the way to the edges as quickly as
Oh,
you
I forgot
can.
we could
And now we got all those balls.
Okay, these white circles, everybody in. Well, on your side. Don't come to the other side. The beams, you move to the right or the left. Good. So
Still
please.
on you two.
I even tried moving over and he moved in the same direction. Yeah.
Everybody should be stacked together on both sides. Group 1 is on the blue side, on the foot. Okay, this is like run out.
Okay, so even if I have the white circle, I need to stay on the green side.
If that's your side, yes.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Target you.
What is this, beam?
Move out.
Okay, yep, you need to move to the left or the right.
Sorry.
And now we run away. Oh, potion slips. Those hurt us if we can't get them, too.
Move to diamond.
Okay, go back to your markers. Blue side or green side? I'm going to go to the green side. So we got 3 people over here. Okay, go ahead and wipe it up. We've lost enough people. We have time to
2, 1.
Spread out.
You notice those circles get bigger the lower your health is.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, can you explain the circles in a little more depth, like that? Why they get bigger and what all that means?
2,
Sure.
1.
Yeah, so the blue circles that leave the orbs, those, the lower your health, the bigger the circle. That doesn't affect the size of the orb. The orb will be the same size, but it does affect you don't want, nobody else wants to be in your circle, and so, that, if everybody has huge circles, it's a problem. So the blue circles, you want to move out as quickly as you can, because we only have like a few seconds before the orbs appear, as we saw like the first, that first time they came out. It looks like we're running, but I'm going to stay here to explain. So
use this portal here.
Okay, so there are 2 different kinds of circles that we get. One is white, and it's spinny. I mean, they both look the same, except one's white and one's blue. The white circle, stay with your group, and everybody should be stacked in it on your side. Because when you have that white circle, you can't get any heals. There's another boss, not in this raid, but another boss where there's a thing where you can't get healed unless you... Oh, it's on Anduin. Anyway, same kind of idea where you have to be in... Like there, you have to be out of the circle to get healed. Here, you have to have people in it with you, because what you're doing is like they're giving you their health. So it can't be like one person in there with you, because it wouldn't be enough to heal you. So that's why we want everybody on your side stays in the white circle.
It's essentially a shared health pool.
Yeah, and it goes away. But if we have 3. Which can happen because it's 3 random people that get it, you can get all 3 on one side, and in that case, one of the people would want to go to the other side. But for the most part, I would say if you're unfamiliar with this fight, just stay on your side. Don't worry about it. Just stay, if you've got the white circle, just stay on your green side or blue side, whichever is your side. The blue circles that can be small or can be big. A lot of times if you have the white circle, it's going to be big. Thank you. Because, you can't get healed, so you usually have low health. That one's you need to run out. So white circle stay in, blue circle run to the edges as far as possible. The other thing that happens is you get the lines. What are they called? Oh, my screen just froze for a second. One second, I'm looking. Volatile ejection. So it'll say that you have it. I can look to see who it is and try to call it out. But what you want is you're standing with your group. So I'm standing on Ram. We're standing together. If I get volatile ejection, I want to go to the side. I don't want to go back because it'll hit him. So you want to go to either the right or the left. And if it's on the side by the tanks, don't hit the tanks. If it's in the middle, don't be stacked with the other person who has it. So we just don't want to go through our group at all. We want to go to the right or the left, and then it'll blow out the line, the arrow or whatever it is, line of power, hurt. Will shoot through you, and then you go back with your group. I mean, just think of your group as home base all the time. The only other thing...
The arrow's just like the huntsman thing.
Essentially, yeah. So the other thing that he does is that big blue circle that we all have to run really far out. And so the problem, we don't want to be in it because he gets healed from us. He gets healed less the farther out we are because he sucks up your health. So we need to be out as far as possible. If people have the white circle, which is likely during that period of time, just stay close to them. You'll see if you're connected to them or not. There's a line. I don't remember what color it is. White, blue, I don't know. That connects you when you're close enough to them to give them health. And finally, it's just that this faded thing is the one where we have to soak the circles, the creation spark. So we need to do that as much as possible. For everyone that we miss, we get AoE damage. So.
And you want to get into it because you get a buff.
Yes, and everybody can get into, as long as there's one person in one, everybody else could get into the other one if they wanted to. That's fine.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Target you.
Endura, you should be stacked right on us, by the way. I know that it's unfun for range to be that close, but you need to be. Okay, spread out as far as you can.
Bring it to the wall if you can.
Yep, drop your orb, go back. Perfect. Get back with your group. Stand with everybody.
Target you.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry. I'm having a hard time.
do that earlier.
I'm in a lot of pain, so.
I think you did.
Spread out.
3, 2, 1.
Move to diamond.
Okay, let's wipe it up. Let's get one more pull in. Going from normal to heroic on this fight is like it's a whole new fight. It's just, you wouldn't think so, but yeah, it's complicated. And then you got the creation spark on top of that.
3, 2, 1.
So don't forget, if you get the little pyramid thing over your head, you need to be in close. You don't want to run away with that. That's because we need to have those circles that show up when you when it's dispelled, so that it's close enough for people to get in without having to run across the room. Looks like we're going to get a res.
Figures I waited to see if anybody showed up.
I saw Arwen turn into an angel.
Yeah, it happened twice. I don't know how, but I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you suggesting she's not always an angel?
She probably is. That's why she can turn into one.
I feel like Allie's laughing right now.
I'm sorry, I was muted. What?
That time both of the circles did not get soaked from the special ability.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like partway across the room. What I think happened is I think that the person was running back, and I think they got dispelled. So the dispel happened where they were running. So. All right, this is the last pull of the night. Oops.
Magic words.
cat out of the couch. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to about everywhere.
Eyes have gotten into some weird places, but never in the couch, I don't
5,
think.
4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
I had to get mine out from under the dishwasher the other day. She somehow found a way behind like the under part of the dishwasher. Oops.
It's going.
3, 2, 1.
We're back to, oops, run away.
I missed my damn cooldown. Sorry.
Can you get him up? Blue side needs to be slightly, and I can't reach. Run away.
3, 2, 1.
Spell draw.
Sorry,
So
I just
goes.
trapped somebody in there against the wall. Sorry about that.
Target you.
Run!
Run away. Try to stay with your person in the heart circle.
3, 2, 1.
It's a bit of a beam.
Dispelling.
3, 2, 1.
Spread out.
Run away.
Three, 2, 1.
Sorry, Quill.
The other thing about this fight is that it's so blind. I mean, it's just this, and it's long.
Spread out.
Run away.
3, 2, 1.
Run!
And run out.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Spread out.
Ooh, the tank's gonna get those sucks.
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah, it looks like we've got one.
When do you want to do the
Yeah.
hero thing?
Let's, right after, okay, now, everybody in behind now, don't be in separate groups. We don't have enough people. Spread out. Or run away, I mean.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Get back into the center. Beams out.
Run!
And
God, there are balls everywhere.
Yep.
12 seconds and I can try to soak some water.
Well, we're down enough that I don't think that we have enough DPS to get 55% down.
Haha, we got the rings. Tank's got it.
Great. All right, just wrap it up.
Three, two, one.
Good work on this boss, though. It's a weird boss until you get used to it, and then it's like, okay, it's just the same 4 or 5 abilities over and over.
All that armor didn't help you much, did it?
If I need to go, the tanks can, like, if I'm not tanking the boss, I can run out and grab some balls if you tell me where they are.
Okay. All right then. Great job getting the huntsman down. That one is especially challenging. So as always,
the vault thing, would that be an upgrade now? It's 2 bosses, right?
Yep, 291.
Yep. Exactly. One of your choices will be an upgrade.
We got 3 bosses
on. A drunk raid on Saturday night. Randy and I will not be there this time. We are doing our monthly thing with our real in-person friends. And then Sunday morning is Coffee and Keys.
It's true, we really do have friends.
Yeah, we have
Yay.
enough friends that we can get together with them once a month.
Usually.
Yep.
Oh, okay, so we didn't do them in the same weeks. Yeah. So we didn't do them in the order that they are in the weeks.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Like they dropped the requirements for the faded LFR to 230, so we'll be running a few more days.
Okay,
Good night, everyone.
Beyond.
Me
I
too.
didn't know if anybody was going to be running more.